making a video. You already know. I haven't made a video like this in forever, just talking to the camera, but I feel like I gotta make a video on this, bro. More men must make videos on this. We need more men to rise up and make videos like this. I myself, I just ate a bag of chips. I might eat some more here on camera, I don't know. But, or not chips, I got some food. I got a drink, some caffeine, because whatever, right? Anyways, that's not the point. The point of this video is that us men need to rise up and we need to take control of what's going on. I don't even know if this video is gonna blow up. I don't even care. If this video gets 5, 10 views, that's not the point. The message of this video is that, bruh, I'ma just cut to the point. OnlyFans, we gotta talk about that. OnlyFans must be stopped. If anything needs to get canceled, it needs to be OnlyFans. We must ban OnlyFans or something. Something like that, right? I'm about to get into some crazy knowledge, but over time, okay, so of course I be on Instagram. I make content on Instagram, right? I make health and fitness content mostly, but I see, as I'm scrolling through Instagram, I see so much degenerate stuff revolving around OnlyFans. It just, I am no perfect person. I am no perfect man. But all I know is that I've been getting better. And I've been getting deeper in my faith. And God has been helping me through so much. God is helping me through so much. He gives the toughest battles to his toughest soldiers, for real. And that's most men. But lust makes a man weak. Like, I can't even describe how much lust destroys men and how weak it makes men. It makes men so weak. You could think of like, okay, so what's the weakest person that you could think of? Like maybe super old people. They can't do nothing. They could barely move. Pregnant women. They can't really do much. They need a strong man or a strong leader to support them and help them throughout the day, right? Even if that like strong person is just the, nurse at the nursing home helping the elderly people, right? Lust, if you're a man and you've fallen victim to lust, which I'm gonna say I have too. I'm not gonna lie. I have too. I'm getting better at it, I haven't really, this past year, I've been doing a lot better with it, but I shouldn't say past year. I should say like past few months, right? But lust makes you the weakest of the weak. If you're falling victim to lust, you are probably the weakest piece of crap ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I'm saying this out of my own realization of how weak lust has made me. And you think about it, and it's like, lust makes you so weak. It says it. I don't know the exact verse. I don't memorize scriptures like that yet. But lust makes you super weak. I'm going to just say that, right? If you've fallen victim to lust, you are very, very weak. Weak spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything. Physically, lust literally takes everything from you. Financially as well. I mean, they promote lust for this reason. The devil promotes lust for this reason. Because it makes men weak specifically. Anyways, on to the topic about how OnlyFans needs to be stopped. I gotta put that out there because OnlyFans and lust just go hand in hand. It's like, bro, there's so much. I see, okay, so as I'm scrolling on Instagram, I see this stuff about Bonnie Blue. She's like some sort of actor, I guess you could call it, OnlyFans girl. She looks like an old lady, for real. And I always see these, like, supposedly she got viral because she did, like, she did stuff with like a lot of guys at the same time. And now she keeps repeatedly doing that, right? First off, the devil has a hold on this woman like crazy. This woman is not of God. This woman is of the devil. There is no holiness inside of her. Same with all these OnlyFans models. All these OnlyFans chicks. I don't care how much you worship Jesus or God or anything. I understand nobody's perfect and God can save anybody and forgives everybody. But you have to declare yourself for God first. Or you have to claim God in your life and you have to act accordingly, right? But these people do not act accordingly. They promote lust. They promote bad stuff to men specifically because they realize that men are so weak and so controlled by lust nowadays that they take advantage of that and they almost scam them. I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this is the day and age, bro. And most kids, most young men are being forced to watch this stuff. And they almost grow up with this stuff. I remember when I was 12, 13, 14, just a little kid. And I knew what certain stuff was that I shouldn't have known. But I didn't know any better until I was older. But this OnlyFans stuff needs to be stopped. This OnlyFans stuff needs to be stopped, bro. And if OnlyFans can't be canceled or banned and stopped, then us men have to rise up and control our lustful desires, bro. Get you a nice woman of God, bro. Do not worry about these women of Satan, bro. That's what these girls are. Name me one OnlyFans model that loves God. I'll wait. I will wait. Because if she really did love God, she would not promote her body like that. And she could say she loves God all she wants, but if she promotes her body like that, she doesn't even love herself. So how can she love God? Unless if her OnlyFans is daily Bible studies. How about that? Subscribe to daily Bible studies. You don't need OnlyFans for that either. That should be free. It's a messed up world we live in today. I just got to talk about this, you know. I just like chilling. I'm chilling. Not really. I'm just chilling, eating. And I just came to this realization that us men need to rise up against these women, these satanic women. You know, if you've been trapped in that loop of lust and you're trying to escape, bro, go to God. Go to God. He will save you. There is a way out. He says it. There is a way out. As long as you, anything, as long as you go with God. I also seen this thing about Lil Tay. Now this is before she like released her OnlyFans thing. Actually, let's talk about Bad Baby. Let's not actually talk about. Okay, so Bonnie Blue, that stuff is just awful. Okay, she gets with like a bunch of dudes at once. And the thing about sex is sacred. It's sacred. It's meant between husband and wife. Okay, I'm no perfect person. I'm just going to say that right now. The devil might try to attack me and say that I'm this and I'm that. I do not care. I'm just going to speak my truth. But sex is meant between a married couple, man and woman. That's it. There's no outside force that's supposed to be inside of that. Sex is sacred. Okay? When you have sex with somebody, you intertwine your energies together. And then you become one in a way. Energetically, spiritually. In the spiritual realm, you become one. But what this woman is doing is getting with several men at the same time, intertwining between all these different people and becoming one. You think it like in the spiritual realm, she's just going to be a big ball of what the heck? Like a big ball of ugliness, disgustingness. It baffles me. It baffles me. That's why sex is sacred. It's meant between only two people. If you are energetically intertwined with way too many people, you don't know where your energy is going. You don't even know yourself. You're a lost soul at that point. These OnlyFans models are lost souls. But Bad Baby, especially when she turned 18, she realized how all these dudes are so weak and have fallen victim to lust And she took advantage of that. A lot of these OnlyFans models are taking advantage of men, how weak men are with their lustful desires. Like, a lot of women take advantage of that. These women are not of God. These women are of the devil. But I seen this thing about Lil Tay, and supposedly she's following that same wave. I don't know if she like trolling just for like attention or whatever. But even if the idea is that these OnlyFans models are putting this impression on little girls, kind of like how when I was a kid, how all of these graphic videos put an impression on me as a kid, and now I grew up to have struggles with lust and relationships, right? That's why you go to God. God takes care of it. But all of these older women who are doing this stuff are having this impression on little girls. And then these little girls grow up to do the same thing. And it's just like, it's this cycle, bro. It's this cycle, you know? The only way to break the cycle is to go to God. Facts, bro. I'm speaking facts, for real. The only way to break the cycle is go to God. That's it. God will handle it, you know? You got to have your faith. It's not no overnight thing, right? But, like, they're having these impressions on little girls that don't know any better. And then they turn into OnlyFans girls when they're older, when they're 18, just for money. Just for money and materialism. Like, when you die, are you going to keep any of that stuff? No, you're not. So it's like, I have like bits and pieces of scriptures in my mind, and I just wish I need to start memorizing them and stuff so I could speak them, because God says something about do not fall in love with the material world because it's temporary, basically. I don't know the exact scripture. I haven't memorized them like that. But these women are taking advantage of men's weakness with lust for money. Bro, this world is messed up for real. Bro, we probably are in the last days. I ain't even gonna lie. But a lot of women would be like, oh, but it's men's fault for buying the stuff. And they're right. Half of the problem is women supply and demand, right? Half of the problem is women supplying. The other half of the problem, which is the demand. So, like, if you a dude and you like struggling with lust or anything, go to God. Do not like conform to like mainstream media and like what is like normalized nowadays, because none of this stuff is normal. None of this stuff is normal. 18-year-old girls making OnlyFans and having millions of dollars off of that. That is not abundance from God. That is not abundance from God. That is abundance from Satan. Satan can bless people as well, you know? So that's a very scary reality, because Satan comes as the prettiest, most desirable thing you ever wanted in your life. The path of Satan looks good, doesn't turn out good. The path of God doesn't look good, but it turns out the best thing ever. So we must stop OnlyFans. Us men must rise up against lust, bro. We must take control of ourselves. We must take control of our desires, and we must desire God. We shall not desire nothing of this world, of Satan, and we must desire God. For real. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing OnlyFans stuff and all these OnlyFans models with all this fame and money and stuff based off of what? You got rich based off of something unholy. And who cares, like, who cares if you're rich or not? Live your life and declare your life for God. So I'm growing in my faith every single day. I'm not perfect. So this isn't necessarily about me. This is about something bigger than me, right? We must stop OnlyFans, bro. We gotta stop OnlyFans. It must be banned. It must be like blocked, permanently deleted. Not just OnlyFans, but any website of the sort. You know? And it's sad. It's sad. And Another thing about this Bonnie Blue, such a weird name. She looks older than she is because the wages of sin are death. You think she's aging like that? You think she looks like that because she's young and healthy? No. She does demonic shit all fucking day. She doesn't have a soul. I need to stop cussing, but it's kind of hard to on this topic, right? Like, Bonnie Blue is not a real person, first off. She is a lost soul. Her soul is gone, bro. Her soul is gone. She needs to go to God, bro. She needs to go to God. There's one OnlyFans model that went to God. She's smart. She went to God. You know, she's declaring herself to God. Now she has to act accordingly. Because God forgives. Okay? God does forgive. And I'm not going to condemn these people. I'm trying to warn these people to go to God while you can. Go to God.